My name's Amaiya Crawford and I'm a 3D Fine Arts major here at U of L. I graduated from Male High School and received the Alan R. Hite Scholarship. One of the things that I like to do as a 3D Fine Arts major is make creatures. Like this girl that I'm gonna be presenting today for my critique, what she is instead of being like just a static object, I'll be wearing her during the critique along with some stilts. But basically all that I did to make this, I have no preferred medium, but she's made out of like foam and wire and this clay, like a whole host of objects and some glass eyes just to give her some life. And she has an articulated jaw that I'll control inside of her with like a chin strap, and you can see a little bit of the inner workings like in here. With my stilts, kind of different from the head, it's mostly focused around wood. I made digidegraded stilts to help increase my height and give me like a more animalistic, like bent, articulated leg kind of look. And basically just to hide all the mechanics inside, it's just a coat of muslin, and then over top of that I hot glued the fur over top to maintain a lot of the shape and keep the articulation. And then to make the toes, I used foam and like some fake nails to give the claws a nice realistic glossy look. And with that, it completes the look and gives me still a lot of articulation. And in making things like my stilts or my mask, I wouldn't have been able to do any of that without the help of the Hite Institute or the sculpture studio. Like with things like cutting the metal bars inside of each stilt, or even just the wooden boards, they've helped me have access to like the facilities to do that and like the safety knowledge to do that without cutting off my fingers. Even like simple things like the fur on the mask and stilts, I've taken a lot of fibers classes, so I've gained like a whole new wealth of knowledge on how to sew and make patterns, and just a whole breadth of things have been accessible for me. And with this wealth of knowledge that I'm getting from working in the studio space and learning studio etiquette and getting critiques and refining my craft and how I execute my ideas, I'm gonna try to carry this forward into going into theater or a movie for like creature and set design, as is alluded to by these girls right here. My main goal in all this would just be to show all the assets given to me through Hite and my experiences here with the studios, and become a nice, well-rounded asset in applying to things like apprenticeships and main jobs as like a freelance movie and like character designer, and just executing the wealth of knowledge that I gain here in the real world and carrying it forward.